Alright guys, we found it, we cut it, it carried the grate all the way down through, so no problem.
What's right then?
Gotta make some mayhem. Hey YouTube, Murray Mayhem here. Wanted to show you the aftermath of that flash flood that we had come through. This is how high the water level got to. Came up to where the cars were sitting over here, so we had moved all the cars over to the other side. And this, you'll see, the water was up to about here, and that's where I had to get down in there and cut that cable that was holding the grate cover. And once I cut it, sucked it down through, and the water dropped immediately. And you can see there and here where the water has been pushed into, and all up along there, how high the water was. So right here was probably, if it didn't suck you down, it was probably around 10 feet deep, 12 feet deep. You can see also where the water had gotten to. And I want to show you this, what the water did. The water went down through here, and that is actually the creek, and this is the top of the pipe. Those that water line right there is old. You can also see where it forced its way up under this trailer. So what we're going to do, I'm going to fill this up with some really big gravel, and maybe pour some lime down in there to make everything set really good. Maybe a little bit of Portland cement to make everything set. A 50-pound bag each, probably. 50-pound bag of Portland cement, lime, and then a bunch of gravel, and then let that thing set, cap it, put dirt back on top of it. We're gonna have to cut all these gardenias down and everything. So it was bad, but it could have been a whole lot worse. You can see this and this. Oh, I'll be damned, there's that damn cat. Now what I will do, I'm going to, if you're watching this video, I included also what was going on last night, just so you can kind of get an idea of the severity and the amount of water that was going through it. Let's see, come down here. I had to talk a little louder though, because you might not be able to hear me. We still have a lot of water coming through. I'm not quite down there yet, so the water was right there. Actually a little bit over my head, so it wasn't 10 feet, so about 6 and change. A lot of water. I'll take you over to the shop site now. Oh, and it's starting to rain again. And you can see all the crap that got forced into it. I think the only thing that kept the bridge from washing away is the fact that there was so much water going over the top of it as there was going against the side of it. And I made it with as small amount, with as small of a surface as I could. But I think the fact that so much water was going over the top of it and forcing it down, that was why we didn't lose it, which is great, because I'd hate to build it again. Okay guys, now we're back, and I did want to show you, we had so much water going down the creek last night that if you watch some of the previous videos about the beaver, right here was a lot of concrete that had been poured, and the bank was undercut by the current, and that is a big piece of the bank that fell in. So it looks like we're going to have to do some work down here, and this isn't because of the beaver, this is just the way nature is. It's a lot of water up in there. When it gets cold again, I'm going to wade out and do some chainsaw work and see if I can't clear this up a little bit. Excuse me. because right now it's so warm that snakes are starting to come back out. And you can see the water line up here. So this was probably, well, let's see, you can follow how far across it was. So this was probably quite deep. And all you could probably see was that little bitty island. I didn't want to come out here in this because after we got the grate finished up, I was completely soaked. But you can see how much water was coming up into here. We're going to do some earthwork and try to remedy that problem so it won't be as severe next time. But that's it. I'm just jabbering away. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing as well. I'm going to try to do a few more videos today, and y'all gonna make some mayhem.